The happy stepmom that you are today could be the angry ex-wife that you become tomorrow. My name is Coach Naja Hall. I've been doing this coaching thing for a hot minute. If you're not from the country, a hot minute for me means about over 10 years at this point. What did I mean by that quick hook that got you watching this video? I've been doing blended family coaching for a very long time, specifically in the realm of people that have these high conflict experiences. I'm about to go to the gym. You all about to have my tea with me. If you probably recognize my face or my voice if you've been in a high conflict blended family situation, meaning you're trying to co-parent or counter-parent, as I say, with a person who is just not giving you any sort of leeway with you and your kids. This person is literally a hindrance between you and the relationship with your kids. Or you're the new person that's joined a ready-made family. Trigger word. This family had their own probably dysfunctional systems. You're the new guy that's been added. You've been given a poor deck of cards. Honey, your hand ain't winning even if you cheated. That's kind of what I mean with the high conflict stuff. You guys aren't getting along. Yours won't be the blended family that is sending a Hallmark card for Christmas with all of you guys, with the new stepmom and the stepdad and the new babies each one of you had. Your happy kids that have these happy, cohesive parents. And really, that ain't your journey. Let me get to the point. One thing that I've seen categorically, because I've had clients that have come to me before they've gotten married or when they first entered the relationship, they've decided to become engaged. They moved on to get married to a man. This video was for the stepmoms. Dads, I want y'all to watch too, because you're the reason we're all here. This thing matriculates into marriage or a life partnership, however you want to say it, however you do your thing. That ain't my deal. Today, I think I'm gonna have the colonoscopy cleanser tea and the parasite killer. I got these teas when we were in New Orleans recently. Parasite Punisher. This tea is called from the Goddess collection. I'm not promoting her. I guess I am, but I'm not being paid or anything. The stuff just works. I'll tag it below. Once you decide that I'm going to join this blended family, you see drama ensues. As a woman, as a stepmom, as the new person, you're going to want to avenge your guy. This woman over here, this bitter baby mama that's causing you all these problems. She's not letting him see his kids. She's violating the court order. She's not giving him information about doctor's appointments and school plays and track meets and other. She's literally a gatekeeper between your partner that you love and that you avenge and you fight for so much, his damn kids. This is literally what you see. Oh, she's been a total bitch to you. She has not been welcoming to you. She's disinterested in getting to know you. She rolls her eyes. If we go even further for some of the most egregious cases, she literally brings the children into her mission to hate you. Now, I'm going to put a pause on that one right there. I kind of want to focus on that woman that gatekeeps and shows a disinterest in getting to know you. Let's fast forward to you're married to this person, you have a baby with this person, you're watching this person parent their own kids. You've kind of seen the dynamic between the mother, the high conflict, I'm doing air quotes, high conflict mom, and this guy. Again, this is your partner, this is your lover. You've chosen to avenge him, even in right and wrong. You've put on your cape, you are super stepmom. Then the relationship, for whatever reason, starts to deteriorate. Your relationship with this person who you were the Captain Team America, Captain Avengers for, your relationship with this person starts to dissipate. It comes apart. It doesn't work out anymore. Categorically, the thing that I hear from women that have been in these situations that are once the stepmom and now the ex-wife is, they said, oh my God, Naja, I kind of see why she was such a bitch to him. He weaponizes his own incompetence. He'll say she won't give him access to the school records because of his court order. He could go and do that himself. He's saying that he doesn't know when the kids' doctor's appointments are. They have joint custody. He could go and do that themselves. They start to see some of the ways that the men would get their titties all in a twist and get them to do their dirty work and get them to do their bidding. There's just certain things that he didn't do. He dropped the ball on because you know why you're starting to see it, because it's happening to you now. The one major piece of advice I would give to, if you've been a stepmom for 2 days or 12 years, I want you to first always, I know this is probably countering a lot of things that I tell you because we do on this channel focus a bunch on the high conflict nature, the mothers with the personality disorders, the ones that are violent, the ones that have escalated into a realm of a woman that the wife and mother and human being that we would never want to become. I'm not saying any of their behavior is validated. I'm not trying to validate or excuse bad behavior. I understand. I do understand how a person that has never been taught how to control their impulses could be so pissed off at a guy who has left them to do the brunt of the work. Let's be for real. Let's just be for real. Every other weekend is tough. That means that woman's getting a break about 4.5 days out of a 30-day month. So the majority of her time, efforts, attention, brain power being turned on, she's an overstimulated person, has to be focused on those kids. Your partner, your man, is focused on those in your household. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. When the shoe hits the other foot, should the shoe hit the other foot, are you going to want him to be the type of co-parent to you that he also is or was to her? Is that going to be acceptable to you? Now, while you're saying right now, you're not going to be a bitch. You're not going to drag him through court. You're going to give him access to his kids. He can have 50-50. You don't even want child support. What about when he tells you, I can't take 50-50 because of my life or my house, or I can't, like, what about when that happens? Now you're actually stuck. It sucks that I'm saying you're stuck with your own kids when you're in a situation where you don't have flexibility. Statistically, men are going to move on a whole hell of a lot faster. Y'all are going to be pissed off at this video. Listen, I don't be trying to bash the bio moms. I'm bashing anybody. If you notice anything I say on this channel is real. So if you got offended by anything I've said here that Naja Hall have said, if you can't say amen, say ouch. This is one of those cases where you might not like what I'm saying. You can either keep scrolling or you could say, wow, Naja, you've shown me another perspective. I'm not going to type something pissy in your comments. I'm going to listen and take it in because none of us knows what's coming for us tomorrow. This is where we all got to humble ourselves. Team Humble. I'm the captain of Team Humble. Y'all know that. If we're looking at things and flipping things on the other side again, I'm not excusing that mentally ill person, that personality disordered person that's made your life a living hell for the past 10, I'll be married in 10 years, 10 years. I'm not excusing that behavior because I personally understand what it means to be a repository to an unhealed, angry, a person that wakes up chaotic. I understand what that's like from a personal and the professional perspective. I'm not excusing any of that. While I'm not excusing it, I could say if a person has not, like an animal that has not learned to be tamed, they're still going to be an animal. When you put them in their natural environment, they're going to do what their impulses tell them. Some people's impulses are to spread chaos and just straight up attack, to turn their kids, to pour visceral into their children. That's some people's impulses. That's not yours. Nobody that watches me is going to become that type of ex-wife. If that should become a part of your journey. So let me get back to the point because this video is getting kind of long. We're already at 8 minutes. I want you to take a good look. This is what I was saying. Whether you've been a stepmom or dating this dude for 2 minutes or you've been with him for 12 years, I need you to always, before you react, to center yourself because now you're entering a situation where you're with somebody that has a family before you came into the picture. This means there's certain areas that they're just not going to be able to center you. I get it. You guys might even have kids together. Your shared children take up a similar space in your heart, your brain space. You probably have the same concern. You have the same impact on this child. Your impact with your partner's children is going to be different in the beginning. It might be limited in the beginning. It might be limited for the long haul. Your level of dedication to this group project that your partner has with someone else is different. That's okay. You're not a bad guy. It's just the way it is. Hold on, let me just bring y'all over here because I forgot to get my honey. The thing about it is that I want you to remember is I want you to always listen first. Listen before you comment. Listen before you give your opinion. Take a step back and say, if I was an unhealed person and I was angry and I was living with regret, what would I do? That's too much, honey. Take a step back and really realistically think about, do you like all the things that your partner does? He ain't perfect, baby girl. He's a hot mess, actually, because he's human. We're all kind of a hot mess. Lord knows I am. If you're having to deal with this person in the capacity of they were not your partner right now, you didn't have access to the things in their life. When somebody's not our partner anymore, we kind of do lose empathy for them. That's your ex. They become like there's someone that you automatically have to dehumanize, especially if you're hurting. Y'all ever notice that when we're brokenhearted and we're hurting, we go and start looking for all the bad things so that we can separate our minds from going back and doing that romantic replay, because that's what keeps us in a place of not being able to heal and heartbreak. You got to make them a monster. You have to make them a bad guy. If you get stuck, or if you're unhealed, if you don't see the coach or the therapist or whatever, you can literally start to replay that cycle to where your ex was just all bad. You pour that into your children, you pour that into everything you do, because now you're starting to have to lie to yourself. Now nobody's going to be healthy. Just think about that, stepmom. All of these stepmoms that I talk to, there's not one that's been like, Naja. Now, there's been a few, obviously, that's like, Naja, I see why that girl was a little bit mad at him. She's still a bitch. She's still majorly crazy. I'll never be that crazy. I see what she was trying to do when she was trying to enforce a particular boundary. She didn't know how to properly do that. When she was trying to convey a certain point of frustration, she didn't know how to do that without kicking, cussing, screaming, lying in court. She was like, I see the frustration here because I'm starting to experience the exact same thing. He's probably already moved on to a new partner, because statistically, a man ain't gonna stay single that long, girl. We could drop dead tomorrow. He gonna be married to Miss Martha over at the church in about 8 months, because he needs somebody to help him take care of these kids. Don't you, boys? Don't you, fellas out there that love to watch my videos? I love when y'all watch my videos. I love when y'all call me for coaching. You love talking to me too, because you know I'm gonna always call you to task and keep it all the way real, even if it's not what you want to hear. Y'all, my name is Coach Naja Hall. I'm about to drink this wonderful herbal tea in my Naja News cup. I have a whole news channel where I talk about crime and all this other stuff, blended family crime, because we talk about the peaceful side of it over here. Y'all know things can kind of go crazy. So yeah, if you need any help, if you need coaching, if you need a referral, if there's anything, drop me something in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this video. Keep it cute. Keep it cute now. If you learned something today, I want you to let me know that you learned something and you saw a different perspective. If what I said had your titties in a twist, comment the word titties. I want to see how y'all spell it. That was so unprofessional. Whatever, it's 2026. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to start. I'm gonna have my tea and go work out. If you need me, the link to book a session with me or to any of my resources I'm gonna put it down below. I have a YouTube channel. I have a podcast. It's called I Know I'm Crazy with Naja Hall. If you thought this video was crazy, it ain't got nothing on my podcast. I offer one-to-one coaching. I have packages for couples, individuals, families, anybody that needs the help. I have tons of ebooks that are for every single person in the blended family experience, in the cycle. If you're the mother, you're the father, you're the stepmom, stepdad, even if you're the adult stepchild that's been kind of raised in this melee of madness, you're trying to heal from all the junk that the grown-ups in your life that was supposed to protect you that did. I have a stepmom mastermind that's actually coming up here again soon, where I'm handpicking a few members of a stepmom cohort for 5 weeks. We're going to sit together and dismantle different things. Everybody that's ever done it loves it a lot. So I'm gonna put all those links down there in the bio. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna edit this video. I'm just gonna put it up because I don't have time. I gotta go. Thank you all for listening. See you soon.